Hey everyone, and welcome to Runner Up. This is a channel dedicated to showing you the best the Bay Area has to offer for running. So the idea is to show you both through a map, GPS, where to find these runs, and then some interesting details, maybe elevation about the runs, and then also provide some video of highlights of the runs as well. So that is what we're going to be doing here. For this first podcast, I'm going to include showing you the things that I run with. And number one, you got to run with a mask. So kind of unpleasant to do, but I usually keep it around my neck. It's not that uncomfortable. It's better to have it. And when I run into someone, get close to a group, people not wearing their mask, which is often I just pop it on, pop it back off. A pro tip, bring some gum with you. So I also run with big Garmin fan, so I use the Garmin Fenix 6X. And for smaller runs, I use like the Forerunner 35. It's their cheapest watch, but it's got wrist-based heart rate. It's got GPS, of course, and it's super light. Beyond that, I carry, of course, my GoPro Hero 8 with me. This is a camera that has fantastic stabilization. Although I'm probably running with it like this, it's very smooth, as you'll see in the video. Probably on trail runs, which I'll do a lot of, I'm going to be carrying this Hero 8 that's got a media mod with a light for tree cover and a boom mic to pick up all nature has to offer, and a shorty extension rod here. Should be pretty easy to run with. So that's it. We'll start. I'm going to show you kind of my favorite neighborhood 4-mile maintenance type of run. Just around the neighborhood, but it's got some cool features. Take a look at the map, and this is something that we'll do as well. Take a look at the map after the run. Start out here through the neighborhood. Can't really relax through here because you're playing the game of avoiding cars backing out of their driveways. People on the sidewalk, you got to bounce off and back in. But once you get a mile in, you enter into a park, go through this water treatment plant. So you put the mask back on, and then you pop onto the Bayfront Trail, which is fantastic. That's where you can really dial in your podcast or your music and kind of zone out while you're running. Elevation is flat, except for when you get to this basically it's a landfill area that's really scenic, and at the beginning, at the end, in the middle, there's places for hill repeats, which are really good when you're training. Head up north a little bit and then back through the neighborhood to finish this thing out. That's all it is. So let's jump right into the highlights. Again, I use this GoPro Hero 8, and I just take 10, 15 seconds at a time, just the highlights of the run. So start out in the neighborhood here. As you can see, got to keep your eyes open at all times. I have done you a service and taken the audio out of this because it's not a lot of fun to listen to me breathing heavy. There's my tennis court, which I'm really missing tennis. Hopefully they open that soon. This is about 6:30 at night, and no one's out here. So they're following the orders pretty well. Going into the water treatment plant through here. There's a dog park over here on the left that I've just passed. Looks like, don't use your hands. Across the street here. And right up that hill, and we'll be on the Bayfront Trail here in just a moment. So, pretty scenic here. Off to the right, clear day, you see the downtown San Francisco, Treasure Island, the Bay Bridge, and On a really clear day, you can see Oakland. You can go straight here that wraps around this landfill park, or you can head up this hill, and this is the first opportunity to do some hill repeats. Here's a kind of a strange wind museum at the top here. I like to run through this stuff. Get back on the trail. That's a place called Coyote Point. This is some stairs, so good repeats here too. They just closed it down this week. I think people are getting too close there, but it's usually pretty packed with people doing repeats up and down that hill. Head back down the hill. I'm going to pop over that bridge. Head up the trail for a little bit, and then come back through the neighborhood. So that's about it. That's a wrap really on this first run and kind of the format. There will be some more interesting runs coming up, mix in some races when this big COVID cloud lifts. But hey, make sure to subscribe to the podcast. There'll be lots more to come, and thanks for watching.